Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
It's a quick grab. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Ball handed off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Here comes the bunch formation. And they start the drive with an end-around play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Orgy. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes a handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Orgy. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. caught in the backfield. It's Edwards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. That's an important first down on that running play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier running through tackles. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And the Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff again. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
The pass is intercepted. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Southern California.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator in the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Morris. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.